Okay, hi, my name is Lara Zaventurazali with metric number 181768.
Hello, my name is Nurul Izzatul Nadia binti Zulkafli with metric number 181787.
Hi, my name is Long Chen Hui with metric number 184901.
Hello, my name is Hana Suhabiya Mano with metric number 184145.
Hello, my name is Kong Hui Ying with matrix number 184062.
Okay, today we all will discuss about what will happen when a rabbit eat too much carrots. And our only objective today is to understand the component of carrots, and next to understand the digestive systems and digestive process in rabbits, and lastly to determine the effect of overconsumption of carrot in rabbits. Okay, first of all, we need to know what will happen. First of all, we need to know what is the composition of carrots. Who will give us some information?
Okay, I will give you all some information about the chemical composition of carrot. Okay, as you all know, carrot is one of the important root vegetables rich in bioactive compounds like carotenoids and dietary fibers, with appreciable levels of several other functional components having significant health promoting properties. Okay, let's go straight. Okay, carrots contains carbohydrate, which is range between 6% to 10%, which can be classified into soluble carbohydrates and free sugars. Okay, what are the free sugars? Okay, they are sucrose, glucose, xylose, and fructose. Okay, there are 4 of them: sucrose, glucose, xylose, and fructose. Okay. Next, carrots also contain protein. Okay, which in between 0.7% to 0.9%, and fat between 0.2% to 0.5%. Okay, carrot also contain crude fiber. Crude fiber range between 1.2% to 2.4%, which include cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin. Is also a component of carrots. Okay, carrots also have 86% to 88% of moisture. Minerals like calcium, phosphorus, ferrum, potassium, zinc, magnesium are also present in trace in carrots. Okay, moreover, carrots also have carotene, thiamine, vitamin B1, niacin, vitamin B3, and vitamins A, B, C, and K. Okay. Next, nitrate and nitrate are also components in carrot. Glutamic acid and buffering action of amino acid is where the taste of carrot come from. Okay, anthocyanins is a component of carrots found in roots. Okay, that's all from me about the composition of carrots.
I found some information from internet, and I found a little bit of something important in carrots. Carrot has carotene. Carotene is a red or yellow pigment found in many dark green, leafy, and yellow vegetables such as turnips, carrots, and sweet potatoes. And it also we can also find carotene in yellow fruits, milks, egg yolk, and body fats. It's a chromolipid hydrocarbon exists in 4 forms: that's alpha, beta, gamma, delta carotene, which can be converted into vitamin A in the body. You all know, right, that vitamin A is important for our body. Okay, next, I think I can explain to you all about the digestive system and digestive process in rabbit, like the process from in the mouth, something like that. Okay, rabbit is a legomorph animals. Legomorph is an order, is something in the order of Legomorpha, of knowing herbivorous mammals having 2 pairs of incisions in the upper jaws, or one behind the others, and comprising the rabbit's hairs and pikas. That means the rabbits in this order of Legomorpha. Okay, and rabbits consume a lot of fibrous materials, that is plant materials, as they can easily digest them. However, they must be taken in large amounts to meet the nutritional needs. Food move through the tract relatively quick as rabbits are relatively small herbivores compared to horse and cattle. The rabbit digestive system is divided into 4 parts. The first part is mouth. The digestion is mouth involves a physical digestion such as cutting and grinding. The second part of esophagus is esophagus and stomach. Digestion in esophagus and stomach involves a chemical digestion with the help of enzymes such as mucus, pepsin, and hydrochloric acid. Other part is small intestine. Small intestine can be divided into 3 sections. That is duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Last part in the alimentary canal is large intestine and cecum. Their digestive system is designed to make the most efficient use of nutrient found in the diet because we all know we need to absorb as much nutrients as possible to get a healthy life, right? For human like that, for animals also. And so rabbit will use their digestive system to get the maximum nutrients. Okay. Anyone can add on about the digestion system?
Me. Okay, the first part of a rabbit digestive system is the mouth. Of course, the rabbit eats by its mouth. So the food was taken by the rabbit's lip and pushed back into its teeth to cut and grind the plant materials. Saliva helps the lubrication and movement through the gastrointestinal tract. Many general zoological literature states that rabbit saliva contains an enzyme capable of hydrolyzing starch to sugar. There is, however, so far very little published experimental work to substantiate this statement. The stomach of rabbits is relatively big and acts as a huge reservoir for food. As the stomach juice is very acidic, the food and the contents are sterilized before moving to the small intestine. The primary secretion of the stomach includes mucus, hydrochloric acid, and pepsin. The food is let out through the pylorus after the enzyme produced breaks down the protein and moves to the small intestine. Okay, next, this kind passes into the small intestine from the stomach. So from the stomach to the small intestine. The small intestine were divided into 3 parts that we discussed last week. Okay, this is different.
Just now it's 3 parts.
Duodenum, and ileum. In the small intestine, up to 90% of the protein, starches and sugar are absorbed from the food, including from carrot. Then the undigested fibrous material move on and is sorted. The cecum of the rabbit helps in aiding the digestion of food in rabbits, and it contains diverse population of healthy bacteria, yeast, and other organisms. Buffers are secreted in duodenum from the pancreas into the small intestine to increase the pH to a more neutral level. And stomach acids would make the digestion food have a low pH level. Enzymes such as proteolytic, lipolytic, which is the fat digesting, and amylolytic, starch digesting enzymes were secreted to break down food. Nutrients such as amino acid, fatty acids, and glucose are absorbed in the duodenum. The remaining digested nutrients are absorbed in the last part of the small intestine, which is the ileum. The rest of ingest, mostly residual protein and fiber, move through the ileocecal valve into the large intestine. So I have some words in this this digestion part that I don't understand. Okay, I'm sorry. Can someone explain it to me?
Because I found some interesting word inside. Yes, pylorus, right?
Yes.
I found it online. It's pylorus, or it's also known as pyloric part. It connects the stomach to the duodenum. Actually, the pylorus is considered as having 2 parts. First is the pyloric antrum, is opening of the body of the stomach, and the pyloric canal opening to the duodenum. That means it connects the stomach to the duodenum, right? There is one part here which is connected to the stomach, is known as pyloric antrum, and one part which connected to the duodenum is known as pyloric canals. Okay, the pyloric canal ends as a pyloric orifice, which make the junction between the stomach and the duodenum. That means here is pyloric atrium,
Yes.
pyloric orifice, and then pyloric canal. So the orifice is surrounded by a sphincter, a band of muscles called the pyloric sphincter. And about the ileocecal valve, it's a valve between the ileum and the small intestine and the cecum of the large intestine. Prevent the materials from falling back from the large to the small intestine. I mean the ingesta will not flow back to the small intestine when it enters the large intestine. That's all. It's something like I know from your explanation.
Okay. Thank you.
Since just now the explanation is until
the large
the small intestine in the digestion system of the rabbit. Now I would like to continue the explanation about the large intestine and the cecum. Okay, large intestine and the cecum is the final organ in alimentary canal involved in digestion system. Do you all know what is the cecum?
Not really. Okay.
Cecum is the pouch of a sac that makes a junction between the small and large intestine.
Between small and large intestine.
And large intestine is a colon goes down from the small intestine. And any undigested food and fiber will pass from the small intestine to the large intestine. And the digestion system will sort the material into two different portions. That is the one that can be broken down and can use, and that is digestible fiber. And another portion is indigestible fiber, which cannot be broken down. Okay, the indigestible fiber that cannot be broken down will pass through the large intestine, and only the water is reabsorbed into the body. And the indigestible fiber will help in stimulate intestinal contraction, which will keep the cum moving through the gastrointestinal tract. If the diet is lack in fiber, the animal are more likely to develop gastrointestinal blockage. Yeah.
So I will add on Huyin points because before this Huyin talked about undigestible fiber, so I will talk about digestible fiber. So for the digestible material, such as soluble fiber and protein, will pass through the cecum after have passed through the small intestine. So this is the part where the fermentation caused by the bacteria in the cecum. So a colony of special bacteria will ferment the digestible fiber and breaking it down to release the stored nutrient. This bacteria is important because it helps in turning undigestible fiber into digestible nutrient, which then they absorb directly across the cecum wall. So the fibrous material is passes as phases, while the more nutritious material is encased in a mucous lining as a caecotrope. So a caecotrope are high in minerals, vitamins and protein that are necessary to the rabbit's health. So the rabbit will eat back the caecotrope and go through the entire digestive system again. So and after 8 to 10 hours, this material is excreted in the form of caecotrope, which are small moist pellets and nutritious. So once caecotrope will go through the entire digestive system again, because to allow the rabbit get additional nutrition through a process called caecotropy. So did you all know about the process caecotropy? So caecotropy is the act of eating caecotropes, or also called as soft gases. These small fiber particles are selected in the gastrointestinal tract is the digestible fiber. So these digestible fiber are fermented to synthesize protein and vitamin, which will be part of the caecotrope. So the caesotrophs are different from faces in that they are higher in moisture and protein than faces. So these caesotrophs are consumed directly from the anus in the early morning, hours, therefore making difficult to see these faces. So the function of caesotrophy is to provide the rabbit with the protein and vitamin that was synthesized in the cecum and prevent these nutrients from being lost. So this process is an important process because it can provide up to 20% of their daily protein requirement.
So we usually will not see the rabbits eat the feces because
It's early in the morning. That's why I never seen.
and I heard that it's not a feces that they will drop
eat.
out, but it's just eat from his anus.
It is
Just eat from
anus.
anus. Not like drop it on the floor and eat it.
It
Just eat.
Also they are flexible.
Just eat from the anus.
That's a new information for me.
Yes.
But I will never eat my faces.
Because our feces don't have protein, right? Because we are not very
We can have to eat our pieces.
we get enough protein from our daily diet, so we don't need to eat our pieces.
I don't want to.
Okay, we told us about the effect of if the rabbit eat too much carrots.
Okay, I can suggest the effect that if the rabbit eats too much carrot, okay, what will happen to them? Okay, eating too many carrots in rabbit can cause digestive problems, as too much undigested sugar or carbohydrates enter the cecum at the end of the digestive tract. Okay, do you get it? Okay, there will be digestive problem. Then the carbohydrates will cause bad bacteria to quickly go out of hand and produce gas and change the pH. So that's the effect. I also have heard the doctor say if the rabbit eating too much carrot, it can also diabetes. Is it right?
Maybe because
High sugar
content
content.
sugars maybe can cause the diabetes. People can cause obesity also, right? Because it's too much fats, and the carbohydrate can be transformed into fats, and the fats will be like stored in the body and become fat. So it's not okay if we give our rabbit too much
of
carrots.
something is never
Yeah.
good for anyone.
Many people think that rabbit like to eat carrots. So they will always give the rabbit eat carrots. I think it's not suitable for the rabbit.
Yes, I read in web that they say that carrots is actually not suitable for rabbit.
Maybe it's not in large amount. Maybe it's a bit like snacks. It's okay, right?
For snacks is okay.
It's needed in small amount. We cannot give anything too much to people. If we eat like us, eat too much rice also like we will become fat also, right? So I think it's the same thing to the rabbits. Okay. Do you all have any questions you all want to ask, or maybe ask back to the person who explained that?
Okay, I just want to seek for confirmation. Okay, from my understanding through this discussion, okay, there are four parts of digestive system in rabbit. Okay, which is mouth, esophagus, small intestine, and large intestine. And the small intestine have three parts, which is jejunal, and ileum.
Okay, thank you.
And the cecum is the place that we have the bacteria to digest the fibers to other stuff, right? For example, protein and others. So that because it is digested in the cecum, so it cannot be reabsorbed by the small intestine. So the rabbit need to eat back the salt. as well as seed control, so that they can reabsorb the protein nutrients inside the pieces. Is it correct?
Yes.
So we make the conclusion. First, if the rabbit eat too much carrots, it will cause some digestive problems, obesity, diabetes. So as rats, we will not give unneeded carrots, too much carrots to the rabbits, so that the rabbits can will not get sick. Because animal welfare is very important for the animals, right? And for us also. So I think that's all for us for today, right?
Yes.
Okay. I hope we can learn something new.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.